Alright everyone, welcome back to a new One Piece chapter. I know I'm late. Actually I'm pretty late. This chapter's come out almost a week ago now, but I'm recording this on Christmas Day actually, so Merry Christmas for all of you that celebrate it. Or maybe you're like me and you don't, but Merry Christmas. There you go, I just said it again. um, yeah, new One Piece chapter, like I said, the chapter came out on Wednesday, but I had an exam at that time, so I couldn't record it that day. And I spent the weekend just chilling, to be honest. Wasn't in the mood to be recording stuff. I was in the mood to be reading One Piece, but not recording anything. I didn't feel like I had the energy, but now I am. So yeah, the chapter's coming out officially. Came out yesterday officially, so you might as well read it officially. Why would I read the scans at this point, right? So let's get ourselves onto Manga Plus and start reading the chapter right away. Why not? Jesus Christ also has a new chapter. Wow. Okay. So, new One Piece chapter. Here we go. 1102. I still. It still feels physically weird to say 1100 for a One Piece chapter. It still feels so wild to me that we're on the 1100s now. But yeah, we're on 1102. The chapter is called Kuma's Life. Okay. Came out the 24th of December. Yeah, that's yesterday. Alright. This should come out tomorrow because today the Minako video is coming out, so I'm gonna upload it tomorrow. So this should come out on Tuesday, the 26th. So yeah, I mean, happy late Christmas or something like that. I don't know, or happy New Year, I guess. It's almost 2024 now, but we still have about a week left of 2023. So actually, we have exactly a week left of 2023. Next Monday is going to be the 1st of January. So okay, all right. Chapter 102, Kuma's life. So, in the cover, we have four wolves and Bonnie eating. They're eating hot dogs that are coming through like what are these called? Like like a you know. Okay, this how I'll say it in a way that makes sense. Horizontal escalators. Wait, it doesn't make sense because escalators go diagonally. Damn. You know what I mean? Okay, wait. I'm just gonna Google it. What are horizontal escalators called? Let's see if Google knows what I mean. What are horizontal escalators called? Oh wait, those are actually a thing though. Yeah, those are actually a thing. Yeah. I've been at an airport before. I've been at an airport before. I have walked on those horizontal escalators. Those are actually a thing because they speed you up, right? They take you from one end of a corridor to another end of the corridor. That's like several hundred meters away, right? Often called an auto walk or moving walkway. Right, right, moving walkway. Okay, yeah. I've seen these. They're called moving walkways. Okay, cool. I've walked on these before in airports and stuff. What are they called? What are they called when it's like horizontal? I'm wasting way too much time on this. I should be reading walkulators. Someone said, what? I'm not wasting time, but I'm really interested. What are the horizontal? There's for baggages called, I guess. You know what not moving walkway. Come on, man. Man. Uh, I'm not even gonna lie. I just googled water. I googled water circular motion. Ah, what are these called? Wait, actually, I should just read the chapter. Okay, wait. Alright, so what does the chapter title actually just or cover title say? Reader request: Bonnie eating hot dog after hot dog being painstakingly prepared by ravenous wolves by Toshika Zu. So the wolves are preparing the hot dogs and Bonnie's just eating them. Wow. She's eating the ketchup at least. She's at least doing that much. And then the wolf in the bottom left is like, hey, she's eating all of them. Yeah, Bonnie's a glutton. But we've kind of understood now why she is that way since she was a kid. She has milk right next to her as well, so she's gonna drink milk after eating the hot dog. Alright, I never found out what the horizontal escalators are called. Y'all can let me know. So okay, Kuma's life. Here we go. Last chapter, Bonnie's went out to sea, right? So let's see how that continues. Yeah, okay, here we go. I can really see Bonnie. Here we go. Where is this place? I don't know, but they were right of some random island. don't recognize this island. Here we go. Okay. This is it, Bonnie. Kuma Cheese gotta be on this island. Don't call me that. Call me Captain. Captain! Fine, fine, Captain. But watch out. The Navy's also on this. Listen up, swabbies. Disembark! We're the dreaded Bonnie pirates. Okay, wow. Okay, she's fully gone with the bit of being a pirate now, and they're all joining up with her, right? They were originally just villagers on that island with Kuma, but yeah, they've fully gone with the bit. Now they're part of the Bonnie pirates. Everybody disembark. All right. There's a fleet-wide order for their arrest. They've been leaving a trail of injured seniors and children in their wake. Oh, only scum would do such a thing. What? Uh-huh. I highly doubt that Bonnie's been leaving a trail of injured seniors and children in their wake. That would be crazy, Bonnie. You wouldn't do such a thing, would you? A fleet-wide order for the rest, you know. And they all got wrecked by Bonnie. Bonnie just walks. She has a stick. She's holding a stick and she's just beating them up with it. She's not even using her devil fruit powers, which are actually pretty insane. Reminds me of Nika and his powers, obviously. Alright, they're getting beat up. Let's go. Oh, there's Kuma. Kuma's actually here. Oh, so wait, did Bonnie go to Goa Kingdom? So wait, but where is? So wait, did Bonnie travel all the way to East Blue? Because the village isn't located in the East Blue, is it? The village Bonnie was born and raised and stuff. That wasn't East Blue. I remember in my mind. Did she go through Goa Kingdom? Is that where Kuma's currently at? Oh, I don't know. I don't actually know. I felt like it was like in the South Blue or something. Maybe she traveled all the way to East Blue to find Kuma. Alright, let's keep reading for now, I guess. A huge man? Sure, he was just on the outskirts of town. I'm sorry, Bonnie, I can't meet with you. Wow, so Kuma knows that Bonnie's there, but he's like, I'm sorry. Oh, that's tragic. Why did she have to become a pirate? Don't try to track me down. Ah. Ouchie, ouch. Alright. Why wasn't he there? Look, we're all pirates now, so let's take our time searching, Captain. Hey, in that case, I'm gonna look for Nika too. That way, when we find Daddy, he'll be so excited when I tell him we saw Nika back at that island. Ah. Look at her smiling. The villager's smiling with her. Or the pirates now, I guess. Meanwhile, in the East Blue, I guess maybe that island wasn't in the East Blue. That could have been in the South Blue. I just assumed that. Yeah, because Kuma left the East Blue after that. Yeah, of course. Okay. So he could have been in the South Blue still. But yeah, Kuma anyway popped off of there, so boop, he's gone. Okay. So meanwhile, in the East Blue, after defeating Arlong, oh my god. So this is during the Arlong times, okay? So at the same time, after defeating Arlong and his crew of fishermen pirates, woohoo! We're wanted dead or alive! Luffy gets excited. 30 million berries. There's Usopp, Monkey D. Luffy. Yay! And Usopp is also on the wanted poster. The name Stride Luffy became known to the public at large. Yay! Alright. So all that is happening at the same time. That's really cool. How we're going back to when Luffy was starting out back in the East Blue. That's cool. Rogue Town? Why go there? Oh, okay, right. Because Dragon was in Rogue Town and he helped Luffy out against Smoker. Well, now we might find out why Dragon was there. Ooh. Well, who oversees that area? Captain Smoker, says Sabo, and there's Smoker, there's his silhouette. Do you remember the silhouette we saw of him in the live action in the last episode? Last scene we saw silhouette of Smoker. And there's Ace. Jinbei. Do you know whose little brother this is? He defeated Arlong's crew? This boy? The answer is mine. He's my brother. Right, so this is how Jinbei finds out about it. And right before this, Luffy learned about Jinbei as well. Like, Jinbei's first mention, I think, was in chapter 69. But I think it was, or somewhere around one of those chapters where they were talking about Jinbei with Yosuke and Johnny. before going to Arlong Park. So this is right before they went to Arlong Park. That was when Luffy and the others first heard of the name Jinbei. And now it's the opposite. Now Jinbei's hearing about Luffy who defeated Arlong. Well, this is after Luffy defeated Arlong, but still. Next we have Kuma here. What a strange twist of fate, Dragon. Both of our children are pirates. These are the ironclad laws of piratey behavior. Steal whatever you want from the bad guys. In parentheses. Steal! Don't help other people. In parentheses, unless they need it. Don't help! Yeah, why not? Pretty sure that's how you apply lipstick. Oh, there it is! Now we get to see why she has the ring on her cheek. And the lipstick, yeah, the heart lipstick on her mouth. So when she closes it, it makes a heart. That's cool. Yes, I'm all grown up. Well, even though she's still what? No, she's not. Is she 12 by this point? No, she's still 10 by this point. Because this is pre-time skip, so she's still 10 years old, y'all. 10 years old. And she's like, yeah, I'm all grown up now. That's wild. 10-year-old saying that she's all grown up. That's crazy. I'm all grown up. This is here on my cheek so Daddy can recognize it's me. Oh yeah, that's why she put it there. All that's left is to get famous. Then he'll definitely know. That's why she has the ring on her cheek. That's why. That's such a cool detail because last time Kuma was with her, she had that little like cheek rock thingy right from her disease. But now that she's cured and she now has this ring instead, it's to help Kuma recognize. Ah, and the lipstick as well is so cool. I like that. I like that I'm sure Oda didn't plan for her design to be this way all the way back when he designed her character in Sabaody. But it's still it's still really cool how it all comes back together. All these years later, decades later. All right, next up, Egghead New World. So we're back in at Egghead. So the pacifistas are being made. There's Kuma, there's Edison, and there's Vegapunk. I don't know who that looks like a little girl on the bottom on the left there, on the left of Vegapunk. But unless that's Stussy. Nah, Stussy's not that short. What the heck? That's a little girl. I don't really know who she is, but okay, she's there. I find this eerie. I'm not surprised. Well, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I found freaking copies of myself in jars like that. I would also be really spooked. Just find clones of myself. They're proceeding well, just like your augmentation. Anyway, did you hear that story the other day about the boy who declared war on the world government? Oh, this is in this lobby? What? He's Dragon's son? So this is after Ines lobby, because that's when he declared war on the world government. Okay, wait, let me see. Fixing my camera on the screen. He's Dragon's son, so Vegapunk is like, what? A Dragon's son declared war on the world government? So yeah, post Ines lobby around that era. Cool, cool, cool. I might as well tell you now. You'll see all my memories eventually. Okay, so why they're whispering to each other? Through some trick of fate, it's a man who challenges the government with the power of rubber. That's how Vegapunk found out about Nika, or started like wanted to learn more about about Nika. Almost like Nika, the figure I admire so much. Peh peh peh, indeed. Unless Vegapunk already knew about Nika. With the power of rubber. Damn. He's Dragon's son, you know. Ooh, okay. Alright. Thriller Bark Jose. So obviously after Ines Lobby comes Thriller Bark. So now we're at Thriller Bark. And Kuma's there, of course. Thriller Bark Grand Line. So Kuma goes there. So is this after or before they beat Gecko Moria? I'm not sure. I mean, that could be after, That could be afterwards. Thriller Bark Grand Line. Okay. Orders are orders. I am tasked with killing your entire crew. But I will spare. Oh, because he's talking to Zoro right now. I will spare all of you in exchange for the head of Stride Luffy. The government will be satisfied with that. But wait. So is Kuma still being himself here, or has he turned into a government dog already? He's been brainwashed fully already. How does that work? Never. Oh wait, what? Oh right. This one Luffy is still unconscious. Right. And they'll go never. They're never gonna give Luffy away. So he's not talking to Zoro yet. but this him showing up in front of all the crew. Then he takes down all the entire crew, but Zoro and Sanji were the only ones remaining, right? And obviously Zoro knocked out Sanji. It was just Zoro, and Zoro took the pain, resulting in one of the best scenes in all of One Piece. So now maybe we're gonna get to see it from Kima's side of things. Never they'll say, yeah. No, it's cool to see all the pre-time skate designs of the Straw Hats, right? With with Sanji, Usopp Silverback outfit, yeah, Chopper, Zoro, Frankie, Nami, yeah, even Robin is there. Robin is there, but it doesn't even seem like she's screaming. Robin's just there, like, yeah, I'll let the other people scream for me. I'll let the other crew and the other Straw Hats. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna waste my voice on this. What a shame, says Kuma. Ursa's shock. Boom, yeah, he uses this. They're all like knocked out, and then Zoro's here. He goes, Luffy's the man who will become the king of the pirates. Doom. If you're truly taking his place, then you must accept his agony. Even I might pass out from this one. Oh, there. Power scalers. Power scalers are gonna go hard with this one. Power scalers. Oi, 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 oi. Power scalers gonna take that. Oh my goodness. The power scale Zoro. Remember, this is pre-time skip Zoro, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm not a power scaler myself, but I know how they are, especially with Zoro. It's gonna be such a controversial topic. I'm not controversial, but like, so many arguments are gonna arise from this scene. Alright, whatever. Even I might pass out from this one. Alright, here we go. Zoro's ready to take the pain. You have exceptional friends. He's your son, after all. Dragon. Ah, nice. Alright. And then he's leaving. And he doesn't take Luffy with him. And that's it. We don't get to see any more? Okay. We don't get to see any more. We only get to see a little bit of Kuma's POV. We don't really fully get. The only Kuma POV we get to see is what we already saw, basically. Plus him saying that he's that he's talking about Luffy being Dragon's son, as well as saying that even he might pass out from this one. But other than that, we already seen this in Thriller Bark, so nothing new really there. Near the Sabaody archipelago, so we're in Sabaody now. It's a mandatory summons of the Seven Warlords. Refusing will cost you your title, and don't be dramatic. What's this about? There is to be a public execution of a bannerman of the new era, Portgas the Ace, and this means one thing is certain. Why is Portgas named with a Z? I thought Portgas the Ace was with an S. Am I going crazy? I thought his name was always with an S. Portgas the Ace, not Portgas the Ace. But okay. And this means one thing is certain. There will be war with the Whitebeard pirates. A war with Whitebeard? I will be there by the day of the execution. Okay, so there's gonna be a war with Whitebeard. Kuma says he'll be there by the day of the execution. But was Kuma? I don't remember Kuma actually. But no, he was there. But yeah, he would no. Yes, he was there. He was there. Yeah, all the worlds were there. Plus, we saw the pacifistas there too. The only person was there was Jinbei, because Jinbei was imprisoned because he refused to meet up to this warlord summon. Sabo the archipelago. All right. My second here yet? Okay, so is this when Luffy and the rest were at Sabaody, where all the supernovas meet up at Sabaody? And obviously Kimo was present. Right, so we might see the time where Kuma split off all the strides from Kuma's POV here. Alright. Aren't my seconds here yet? I'm gonna run out of food. So here's Bonnie. More pizza! And we see Bonnie being a glutton, just like we saw the first time we came here to Sabaody. And we see the Sassy Dragons as well, or not. Those are just bubbles. I thought it was Sassy Dragons with slaves, but when I look closer, no, they're just people walking about. Okay. Pizza! Alright. There's Kuma spying on Kuma spying on Bonnie. Captain, if you make too much noise, the neighbor will come. They're at the restaurant. There's Kuma sneaking in. I guess this is farewell. Just look at what a rugged pirate you've become. Bonnie, Kima gets to see her one last. This is him getting to see her one last time before he completely loses his mind. Ah, gosh darn it, Kima, come on, man. Ah, what a go! He's such a kind person. He's such a kind person. All right. The pirates attack the celestial dragons. A battleship is coming from Navy headquarters. Oh, this is when Luffy punched the celestial dragon, right? So this is when a battleship is coming from Navy headquarters. So this is when Kizaru comes in. The human shop. Oh, yeah, it's actually, yeah, it's actually called the human shop. Who is it? What did they do to the celestial dragons? It is a taboo of the highest order. We're close to Navy headquarters. It's suicide to attack one here. It's true, actually. Sabaody is pretty close to the Navy headquarters at the time. I mean, the Navy headquarters was later relocated, but which is I don't think it was relocated too far away, but it's still really close to Sabaody. So attacking Celestial Dragons at Sabaody is pretty risky. If you don't, you're gonna get an admiral after you. What to do to the Celestial Dragons? All right, them again. The Straw Hat Crew. So yeah, now Kumo's witnessing the actual event at Sabaody. Luffy's punched St. Charles. But yeah, Luffy's witnessing this, which means he's also probably witnessing Rayleigh. Well, where's Rayleigh at this point? But yeah, there's Zoro, there's Sanji, there's Hachi. Was he protecting a fishman? Look, Straw Hat, that's an act of high treason. And there's Robin as well. There's Usopp. There's Brooke. The likes of which none have accomplished in many centuries. Oh, there's Naomi. There's Frankie. Frankie's laughing. Chopper's like, ah. Yeah, alright. It's okay. Kuma's witnessing this. Alright. Dragon, Eva, please forgive me. And now the pacifistas are coming after the Straw Hats. Wait, PX1. What? Another one? Zoro? Oh, Zoro got popped? For vanishing without a word. Please forgive me for vanishing without a word. Poof, poof, poof. Everyone's getting poofed about. I will leave behind the mark of my existence in Bonnie and the future of this boy. There's Kizaru, there's Sentamaru, there's Rayleigh. I couldn't save any of them. Oh, you don't have to flash back to this scene, man. You don't have to flash back to those emotional moments in One Piece. God, arguably the most emotional. Oh, come on, man. I couldn't save any of them. That is not true. This is just the level of the new world. It is still too soon for the likes of your crew. Don't come here yet. One day in the future, and there's Luffy crying, man. One day in the future, you'll be the man who saves the world. Alright. Okay, moving on. Oh gosh. Okay. A self-destruct switch? How afraid of Kuma are you anyway? You're the one who turned him into a terrifying human weapon. You're at the very top of the authority hierarchy. But if he goes out of control beyond the range of receiving commands, who will stop him and how? So why haven't they used that now that Okuma's attacking the villagers right below the red line? Why they not use the self-destruct thing if Vegapunk applied it? Don't argue with me, Vegapunk. You're just a lowly hired scientist. Then in exchange for doing that, let me retain a little willpower for him. I've just invented a neural pathway that can switch between mental states like dual personalities. If you'll just let me test it on... Oh, got cut off. A neural pathway that can switch between mental states, like dual personalities. So that's how Vegapunk is working with his six other selves. But we saw Edison be posting his lobby back then, a little while ago. Maybe that wasn't Edison's full form yet. Maybe he hadn't done the dual personality thing yet, which would make sense to be honest. If you'll just let me test it on, I gave you an order, Vegapunk. You will not leave him any free will. I too am a scientist. He is a scientist. That's like he's like the science warrior guy, right? So he knows a little bit about science. You cannot deceive me. But then Kuma and Bonnie. So wait a minute. If Saint Garcia is a scientist, does he? And we know that One Piece is like post-apocalyptic based on like the mech we saw several chapters back at the start of Egghead. Does that mean that? Because I'm trying to think in my head. Does that mean that Saint J. Garcia knows science to a similar degree to Vegapunk? He's just willingly not using it, or at least not using it so that there's in a way that the rest of the world knows about it, because you know he wants to keep the world uneducated, right? That's the whole point. That's how him and the Gorosei can control the entire world, right? Keep the world uneducated, keep them and make sure that they don't receive any knowledge about the history of Nika and of the Void Century. Um, and that's how they have so much control, right, over the world. But then Kuma and Bonnie, they'll never meet again. I'm just happy that you thought of me, Vegapunk. Huh? You shouldn't have heard that. And who was it that gave me supersonic hearing? Well, here we are, Kuma. This is the day I flipped the switch. It's been 2 long years, but I enjoyed them with you. Haha, me too. Oh, and who was that giving me that supersonic hearing? What? Right, Kuma has supersonic hearing now? Right, so Kuma's making a joke about how you're the one that gave me supersonic hearing, and that's why I could hear that. Because Gurkapunk just said you shouldn't have heard that. Alright. Your first mission seems like it'll involve fighting against the Whitebeard pirates. They've ordered the mass deployment of clone soldiers. After that is done, I'd like you to program a mission into me. Oh? You want to stand guard over the Straw Hat ship? Ah. But wouldn't this... Yeah, that makes sense, obviously. But wouldn't the world government have anything to say about this? Wouldn't Vegapunk get punished for something like this? Right? If he's programmed Kuma to stand guard at Straw Hat ship for 2 years, wouldn't that wouldn't the world government have an issue with that? Or did Vegapunk keep that hidden from the world government? But Saturn just said that he cannot deceive him. So what's up? Did he actually deceive him? I would like to protect their home until one of the crew returns to it. Even though I won't be around to witness their growth. What pipe dreams do you see in this boy? Oh, Vegapunk. Something in his actions shakes the very core of my being. Nika is only a legend. Monkey D. Luffy's 300 million berries. So this is obviously before the war. So he's bound to steal 300 million from posting his lobby. Okay. Nika is only a legend. But I instilled into Bonnie the stories of a warrior who rides the rhythm of liberation and brings smiles to all. If there is a hero who will bring a great transformation to the sea, I think it must be him. Yo, I got chills. I got chills from that. I actually have chills, like bro. Like I'm looking at my skin right now. It's actually like my hairs are standing up. I'm not even joking. Yo, I'm also thinking like I'm also thinking in my head, rereading One Piece, especially rereading Thriller Bark, Sabaody, even like the Marineford stuff and post Marineford stuff with Bonnie, because you saw some scenes with Bonnie post Marineford and the scene with Akainu with Blackbeard. Rereading all that is going to hit so different. That's going to hit so different with all the knowledge we have now, all the context we have now. Now we know why Kima acted that way. Now we know all like why Bonnie acted that way as well. The Marineford reread is gonna hit hard. Mm-mm. A revolutionary making a bet on a pirate. Quite the dark horse you've chosen. Peh, peh, peh. But that contradiction is proof of your humanity. Now, time to provide me with my material for scientific research. We had a deal. Once you admit that, do the memories do the memories in your mind vanish? No, it's more like a copy, but it will vanish once touched. But didn't Bonnie touch them? Is that why Kuma started acting up? Because Bonnie touched his memories? Now time to provide me with my material of scientific research we gotta do. Not to worry, I built a system that will allow me to see inside without contact. Place it over there. This will be quick. It's a clean clinical process. I'm a scientist. So that's my life. How much of a nuisance I was. How much of a nuisance was I in the end? What do you mean, Kuma? You're not a nuisance at all. You were a goat. You were a G. You are, you are, I would say right now, like, you might just be the kindest person in the One Piece universe right now. Like, you might have proven yourself to be the kindest person. You are so kind. After all the hatred around you, all the cruel, evil people around you, you still manage to be so kind to raise a daughter that's like not even yours. In that, you know what I mean? Like from like a disgusting result of this nest of dragons and the way they handled Guinea, but you still managed to be so kind and you still treated her like your own, and you still with the Nika stuff, with oh man, and the fact that you even went as far as to erasing yourself and your willpower and your sense of self for Bonnie, and the way you take the pain for all the villagers as well. The way you helped Luffy and even said, "Hey, program me to help this to protect the Straw Hat ship for 2 years." All this stuff, like you are so kind. Like you're genuinely such a nice person, and you're not a nuisance, man. You're not. You were amazing. Well, what is life but being a series of nuisances? Says Vegapunk. All right. Wah wah. Kuma. Oh, is this? These are his parents holding him. That's his dad. That's his mom. There's Kuma being birthed. Ha ha. There's him running. I guess as a slave. Kuma. There's Ivankov. Kumachi. There's Guinea. Right, because Guinea was originally with Ivankov. That's actually crazy. Kumachi. Ha ha. Kuma. Dragon and the villagers that eventually ended up being pirates with Bonnie. Kumachi! There's a grown up Guinea. Ugh. Daddy! Oh, there's Bonnie. Ah! She'll survive. I'm so glad. Thank you. Wah! Your death is a nuisance to every person who's ever known and loved you. Oda, you're too good at this. Oda, you're too good at backstories. You're actually too good at backstories, yo. Holy crap. How is Oda so good at making us basically cry every single backstory? Like I'm so close to crying every single backstory every time. Every time he one ups himself. How? How is he so good at writing backstories? I don't get it. Who's ever known and loved you? Listen to me, Kuma, and listen good. You are a hero to Bonnie and to us all. Thank you. Say, Vegapunk. Yes, I already know. Junk. He flips the switch. There it is. Thank you. Oh wait, it was in the bottom right. All the scientists. Sentomaru. Oh, Vegapunk's crying. Wow. Cuba. Thank you for saving Bonnie. Gringui? If you should see Bonnie, would you pass on a message from me? Tell her I wish her a very happy 10th birthday. That last panel. Now we've gone back to the present, right? Yeah, we've gone back to the present. Oh, and Bonnie's seeing these memories. This is Bonnie seeing those memories. Oh, because she touched it. Oh, now Bonnie knows everything. Dude, that quote is crazy from Vegapunk. Vegapunk's like quote, "Your death is a nuisance to every person who's ever known and loved you." That's crazy, bro. Oh, that last part with Bonnie crying. Uh, Tell her I wish her a very happy 10th birthday. And you just see her crying. Wah! Dude, seeing this animated will go crazy, bro. With the OST, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, that's the end of the backstory. Because now we're back to present day Bonnie. That's the end of the backstory. Wow. Whew. That was a tough chapter. That was Even the panel before that. I love the panel before as well. When you see Kuma being born and then running as a slave, meeting Eva and young Guinea, then running as a little when he's a little bit older, meeting Dragon and the villagers, growing a bit older, seeing Guinea, running again when he's older again. Then Bonnie's birth and she goes daddy, and then he's older and once again we see his current design and we see him running. He meets Vegapunk and then he keeps running. But just that entire page of him running and running and running, such a good page. Such a good page. I love the like people have been criticizing Oda for his paneling in recent years, and I understand why. But this was very good paneling, like the way it all set up, the way it went like this. Like Oda was in his bag with this chapter when it comes to paneling, in my opinion. This was a very good panel chapter. Like the paneling was good, everything was good. I wish maybe you could have gone a little more with the Zoro stuff in Thriller Bark, considering that's one of my favorite moments in One Piece. But rather than just like getting a little bit of power scaling feat, I guess. But otherwise, what a banger chapter, man. Oh, that the end of this chapter was so good. That's the last 3-4 pages of this chapter, man. The last 3-4 pages or so. Holy crap! That's like four, maybe five, even five. Last 5 pages, like absolutely insane. What a chapter! Nah, W chapter for real, man. I think is this the last chapter of the year? Are we gonna get another chapter this year? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get another chapter or not, but let's check the. Let's see. No, we're not gonna get another chapter this year. 1103 streets go down next. That's the last chapter of the year, everybody. That is the because yeah, next week is obviously gonna be a holiday break, so obviously no chapter next week. So all right. Well, honestly, that's an amazing chapter to end the year off with. To be honest, that was an amazing chapter. You could not have ended off the year with a better chapter, like based on the way things were going. That was an amazing chapter. That's man. It's like it takes everything the backstory built upon and to that climactic conclusion and really hits you hard. All right. Well, we're gonna end it here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this, watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. I will definitely hope you did, because I mean, I did enjoy reading it in the sense that, man, that hurt my heart to just read. But I hope you all enjoyed it at least anyway. Enjoyed my reaction. I'll see you guys next year for more One Piece. Um, all right, y'all. Peace.